Clover, this isn't the time. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Okay, I apologize if you hear that. It's my cat, so I have to yell at her if she does something wrong. Don't touch the camera. Clover, hey, back it up. Back. Hey, I'm talking to you. Goodness gracious, like, I'm trying to film something. Oh, you're gonna watch? Okay, cool. Sorry guys, right now I'm filming on my phone, so I have you attached to my ring light, and then I have an actual tripod with my other camera on the floor. I'm trying to set up some stuff, so I'm trying to set up my little filming area, but Clover likes to make her appearance any way possible, so I apologize in advance. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've tried to film this intro a few different times because I have a lot to say, but I don't know how to say it. I'm wearing a hat. I usually don't wear hats. This isn't even my hat, but the hat matches the shirt that I'm wearing, so it's gonna have to go with the video. Plus, my hair needs to be dyed, so... And then you're like, Hope, why? Why does it need to be dyed? And what color are you gonna dye it? Well, if you know me, or if you don't know me, I dye my hair from light brown. My natural hair color is like light brown, and I dye it black. So my light brown is coming in, and like my roots are already like to here, so I decided to go ahead and get that updated. So yeah, I'm wearing a hat. And if you have bangs, or if you've ever had bangs and you try to wear a hat, it's very difficult because if they're not short enough, they get in your eyes. Like you can see this, it's like getting in my eyes, but what are you gonna do? Here we go. Thank you for coming if you're new, and if you're returning, I appreciate you. I've been gone for a little bit. I took some time to really, dive into my progression of living a happier and healthier and overall just an updated lifestyle and better my situation around me. So thank you for being patient, as well as coming back and watching my videos. It really means a lot to me, and I miss making these videos because I like to update you guys and to start a conversation on a lot of things that I feel personally don't get talked about enough. And I feel that we're all going through it, but you know what, it's nice to actually hear someone say, hey, look, I'm dealing with it too. Regardless if you want to do it on social media or talk to somebody in person or whatever you decide to do, it's important that you talk about it. You ask questions if you're unsure, and you start a conversation where there needs to be a conversation. So I just want to thank you guys for really enjoying my videos and giving me positive feedback. So let's get into the video. Let's go ahead and start off with my weight loss, actually. If you're new, go ahead and watch my other videos. You'll kind of get an idea of like where I was at, mentally and emotionally at the time. But as an update, in the last couple of months, I've lost about 35 pounds. I know, it's exciting. And I know those who know me personally and like see me on a day-to-day basis may think like, how is that even possible? You weren't even, I didn't look heavy or, but I was, and I was very unhealthy, and it was a lot. It was a lot to deal with, emotionally, mentally, physically. I mean, for me, I was so thin when I was in high school and out of high school, and then all of a sudden I gained a lot of weight. For a lot of different reasons. I wanted to kind of get back into a healthier mindset, not necessarily get back to the weight that I was, but be healthier overall. And so I did that. I've been working really, really hard. I'm not necessarily following a specific dietary plan, or be like, hey, go check out this video and this is what I followed. Like, that's not it. I did a lot of different things, and some things worked for me, some things didn't. It was a lot of trial and error. And so I'm not going to tell you, oh, I did it with this. Like, it's no. It was a lot of, eating at the right time, setting up a proper schedule for myself, not overeating, knowing when I was full, and not just getting something extra because it tastes good or because it's the last one or any of those things. A lot of those little choices really did make a difference. So yeah, you know, and when I feel more comfortable talking about like actual numbers and kind of giving you guys an idea of like numbers of like what I weighed before and then what I weigh, like, then I will tell you. But as of right now, I'm still a little bit uncomfortable talking about numbers. So I don't really want to go that route, but I do want to let you guys know that I am still working at it. So thank you so much for the support, and thank you so much for watching, you know. When I started out this channel, I really started because I wanted a place to kind of express my thoughts, express my feelings, because I don't do well with doing so in person. So I figured, you know what, why not make videos? And Clover, what are you doing? My cat just ran into the closet, so I apologize. But why don't I just make videos, you know? Why don't I talk about these things? And maybe I might help somebody else, you know? When I was younger, if I had social media as it is now, to the extent that it is, where I can literally go on YouTube and type in any type of problem, video, topic, anything, and something comes up, things would have been a little different, you know? I would have been able to have maybe a little bit of an insight on things that I wasn't sure of, or I didn't feel comfortable talking about with, you know, my parents or friends or other adults around me. I feel like it might have been an impact. So I'm not a huge YouTube person, but just a little bit of reach that I can provide someone or advice I can help someone with, that would be great, because I wish I had that, you know, growing up. But I am working on it, and I actually, Clover, what are you doing? What is wrong with you? You see what I gotta deal with? I'm sorry, she's scared because she was trying to climb up the chair right now. I don't know what's going on. Get down. She's tripping today. I don't know what is going on, but yeah, so thank you for watching. And if you are someone who is seeking advice or wanting a little bit of guidance, you know, again, this is all based on my personal life and my personal opinions. Maybe it might help, but again, you're gonna have to go through your own life and go through experiences that are tailored to you and make the choices and maybe even mistakes that you're going to make, and that's okay. And don't feel that what anybody says on videos or social media or whatever is law, because it's not. Your life is different. You are not going to have the same experiences no matter what it is. But it's nice to just kind of have some perspective, you know, that it's okay to struggle or make mistakes. But I also want to talk on another topic. I've actually started to go to therapy. I'm actually so happy that I have found a wonderful therapist. And I'm so happy that I took the step to go to therapy, because it wasn't that I was against it before, but I felt that if I can't deal with things on my own, does that make me a bad person, or does that make me unwell or unstable? And so I had to really fight with myself to kind of get in the mindset of understanding, you know, sometimes we need help. There are also some things that we can't do on our own, and that's okay. As I say all the time in all my videos, you know, it's okay to not be okay. Something I have tattooed on my arm always for the rest of my life. I really took a step back and took time for myself and made myself aware that it's okay to need help or to need assistance, because you can't do everything on your own. And unfortunately, it took me a very, very long time to understand that. Longer than I wish it did. But again, I had to go through my own, you know, my own trials, my own steps, and to get where I am. And I am happy that I did, because it made me stronger. It made me more aware, and it's helping me out. Yeah, I started to go to therapy. And I'm actually very, very happy that I did that. And again, therapy may not be for you, and that's okay. That doesn't make you different or less of a person or any of those things. So please don't take anything I'm saying in a negative light. You know, again, this is my own experience, my own thing that I'm dealing with. But I enjoy it, and I'm glad I did. And I want to thank everybody who supported me going to therapy. I had actually announced it on Twitter for my first appointment not too long ago, because it was a big step for me, and I wanted to kind of let everybody know that I'm there. You know, I'm doing this, I'm committed, I'm going in. And I got a lot of positive feedback and a lot of support, and I want to thank you all who reached out to me and who, you know, even told me, you know, I'm here for you. Because one of the things in therapy, well, my first session that I will never forget is it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I cannot express how true that is, because, you know, you really go through your entire life, you know, you go through your own head, you go through everything at one time sometimes, and it's not easy. You know, you really start to learn more about yourself that maybe you didn't know, or maybe you suppressed. And it's a huge thing. It's a huge thing. And I am so grateful that I had the ability to find someone quickly and who is taking their time with me. So that's update number 2. Yeah, I'm going to therapy, and I'm enjoying it, and it is a really helpful experience. So I'll keep you guys updated on that, you know, how it goes. I am just so thankful to have an audience who watches my videos and who cares, as well as people around me being supportive. And if you're new, thank you for watching. These videos are not easy to make, because you're talking about your life to others, you know, and then it could be open for judgment, it could be open for a lot of different things. So you're taking a big step, but honestly, that's huge because I'm talking about it. So I cannot stress it enough. Please talk about how you feel. It is important to talk about how you feel. And every milestone or any achievement that you make, you know, bettering yourself mentally, financially, emotionally, I mean, all of those things is so important. You should be proud of it, you know, post it on social media, or put sticky notes around your room or your house or on your fridge, or like something. Like, you should be proud of yourself, and you should always remember your successes, no matter how small or how large. It is so important. And I think we forget about that because we're so blindsided by life in general and everyday struggles and stressors and things. But we need to be reminded of a lot of the important things that we've already done. You know, it's huge, and they should not be unnoticed. I plan on making more videos for you guys soon. I have a lot of ideas in the works. I've been taking a lot of notes. I've been, you know, doing so much to kind of get back on this train. So stay tuned. And if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe. I'm gonna be that person, because I may not be like the biggest YouTube star, but the fact that I know that you guys like the videos and that you're watching them, or you enjoy my content or whatever, like, really helps. But other than that, I'm okay. That's progress, and that's important. So I'll leave you guys with that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.